And then we place down, bloop, and it's open. And then, of course, there's nothing down there yet. And then we close it, and we're good. And we're back at base. And because I went underground to light up all of the caves in the area, we now have tremendous amounts of spawns here at night, which is, I just wanted to show you this real quick because it's pretty crazy just how many spawns we're actually getting up here, which tells me that I got most, if not all, of the caves in the area. We did really, really, really well with that large caving expedition a couple episodes ago. So we're doing pretty good. These guys need to go away so I can actually sleep, though. This is unfortunate. Die, you stupid full gold armored thing! And there we have it. Look, we have a beacon. And we have speed and regen. Why do we have speed and regen and not something like haste or full regen or jump boost? Is that pretty much because I don't know what else to put on it? I don't need haste because I'm not about to do any digging, at least not anytime soon. And it's pretty easy to switch it over when I do. So, yeah, speed and regen. So, there. Now, what we have here is pretty much the center point. Funny little story that I accidentally did a thing, right? We have this right here, from this block over. You see how this is the block I cut in from, right? So from here, all the way across is 48 blocks. So if we continue this line all the way across, it's 48 blocks this direction. And it's 48 blocks that direction. And completely unintentional to make a perfect square. If it was intentional, I would have made it 49, and therefore we would have had a center point. But now, since it's an even number of blocks, we actually have like a 2x2 center point, which I think is here. So I just added a few extra blocks because this needs to be like this. And then we're going to go around the outside like so. I also need to fill this in with some dirt. More dirt. There we go. So what we're doing is we're building a little thing. Okay? The little thing that we're building is actually going to be a door. We're making a door, basically. This is a cool little door. It's a door that I like the idea of because, I don't know, it's just going to work out pretty well. It's going to be the entrance to our little secret area down below. And I've come up with a little kind of hidden, it requires a key, door that is going to be fit inside the area that I'm building right here. And what we're going to do around the outside is basically we're going to have a little decoration. Do I want to go this direction? Do I want to go this? I think I want to go here, like so. I need more dirt. Now, this door is going to fit 5. We don't need 5, actually. We only need 3, but I'm going to do 5 anyway. Just because. There we go. This door is going to fit completely beneath this right here, which is why I'm building the outside. I need to get rid of a lot of the water. Well, not a lot of the water like around the area, just underneath, so I can actually work with redstone, which is required in this little setup here. There. This is the direction I wanted, right? I think it is. Yeah. And then here, is that centered? That is centered. So we're going to do this. And we're going to go out like so. I believe this is what we want. White concrete. And then we're going to get some dirt again. We'll just do a little bit here this time to move things along a little bit. And then this right here is going to go like this. And then we need some of this. Like this. Okay, so here's basically a little idea of what we're going to have around the outside here. No to that. Give me the dirt. Put the dirt back. Just around the outside here. And what we're going to end up doing eventually is we're going to coat the entire bottom of this area in here with white concrete. It's all going to be white. If you've seen the bottom of any pool, it's always like got that white. Granted, it's usually textured something a little bit different. You know, it's not straight up just white, smooth. It's kind of like, I guess, what is it, concrete or whatever? I don't know, whatever that material is. So it actually works out. It's the exact same thing. I guess this is supposed to be a slight bit textured. If it were real life, it would be textured with, I don't know, concrete stuff. Whatever the crap. You know what I'm trying to say, okay? I'm going to stop talking in circles. I'm really working on that. But we're going to have the whole bottom of this be 2 deep, 2 blocks deep, right? So we can just stand in here and drown. But there's going to be areas like around the outside edge of everything is going to be, it's going to have this little ledge here that are going to basically act sort of kind of like stairs would in an actual pool. And you can kind of step down or step up to get out of the pool because, you know, swimming to get out it's okay. It works. But, you know, some people prefer the stairs. Now, I would make it actual stairs, which I could do. But concrete doesn't have an actual stair thing, so we're not going to use that. Anyway, so what we want to do now is actually go down here, okay? Do I have my rockets? I do. I need to figure out exactly how this is going to go, because we basically have, and this is why I made the border around the outside, is so I know exactly how big I can make this guy, and I'm not going to accidentally dig through the side of that top layer right there. And everything down in here is now empty. And I can keep going. I don't remember how far down I need to go. Something like this. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to do it from memory, but I can't. I designed it in my creative world. I tell you what, actually, I'm going to build this off camera, but I am going to show you the design in my creative world. I know some of you guys like that anyway. A lot of you guys like to see the creative world that I have so far in a series, and I usually have a brand new map for every single series. So I have one for Clevercraft where I just design things, not necessarily design them out, but come up with concepts and designs when I need to make a new redstone or this or a design for that or whatever. I'll go to this new creative world and I'll design it there, and you'll see a lot of projects kind of develop as we visit the place. Look, more cats. Wonderful. But let me go ahead, head over there, and I'll see you back in a minute. We can check out the things that I have there so far. Welcome to the creative world. I have a design for the lobby, area, place, thing. A couple designs that are in Cleverton right now. This is where we drop the carrots to feed our villagers, and this is the nano farm where we get the carrots to feed the villagers. This is a sugarcane farm that is not yet implemented on the server, but it's one that I was just kind of working on a little bit. I have 2 different versions. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, and we can get into that a little bit later. This is a big, long Enderman drop thing that I was testing the fall distance on slabs because I wasn't sure if they affected the fall distance damage or not. They don't, by the way. And this is what you see on the server now. So what we have is a cool little design. It's meant to be just a little feature, blah, 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 blah. And then you go down on here and you place a little button and you go, bloop. It's broken. I broke it. I know why. I didn't reset that. Okay. And then you come up here and go, bloop. And you fall all the way down. Just like so. And then you can walk off and you're good to go. Basically, this is going to be our secret entrance into the underground area, the illegal or / not so legal portion of our builds, where all of our farms are going to be, where all of our illegal testing, not so legitimate testing is going to occur when we're doing messing with villagers and all that other good stuff that we can't quite explain to people if we were to put it above ground. So here's how it works. Those of you who don't like redstone, feel free to skip ahead in the video. It just works. So there you go. Those of you who want to know how it works, basically, our button is the key. We place down the key, we hit the button, and we go down. Okay, we have to bring the button with us because we just do. Now, the other thing is, we're going to have to let a little bit of the story slide, okay? Because technically, if another villager came up and was like, hey, or another person came up and was like, hey, I see a button, let's press the button, what does it do? They're going to know. They're going to find out, but we're going to let that go and just kind of be like, okay, we have to bring a button with us. And when we're done with the area, we can come back. Or we can just use a lever and leave it open and escape through the same means. I don't know. I would like to have this automatically popped off on its own, but I haven't figured that part of the redstone out yet. So, yeah. But we're just going to ignore that for now. We're going to leave it alone. The button is going to stay there until I come back and remove it. And if villagers get curious, they can fall down, and that's who I'm testing things on. Those are the test subjects, the people who get too curious for their own good. Anyway, so when you press the button, this redstone lights up. Okay, and then the signal is going to travel over here, down to this guy, and then back into him, which is going to trigger this guy, and it's going to pull down this center block. Then all of that happens in less than 4 ticks because this guy is set to 4 ticks. So at 4 ticks, he lights up, and it retracts both this center block, which is now pulled down, and this. Oh, it doesn't retract. I said it retracts, but it actually pushes it out. Now, the little mechanic here is where this pulse right here, the observer block, pulses for just long enough for the piston to push the block out, but it doesn't let it sit there long enough to bring it back with it. So it has to wait until the next pulse to bring it back. And what I mean is that these blocks right here, when I test this here in a second, this sticky piston is going to be left out. Okay, and it's not going to get retracted with this, which is why we can fall right down the middle of this thing when we activate it. Boom, and there it is. There, see how it's kind of stuck? So the only time it's going to come back is on the next pulse. And that's kind of how the design works. It pushes everything out of the way, lets you fall down, and then once the signal is deactivated, it then pulls it back and covers the hole. And just kind of how it works. Now, what happens is it stays lit, and while it stays lit, the block is out. Okay, you fall down, and then the signal goes away, and the signal is still active. This guy is still active, so it can't push the block back up when it's in this position. It just can't. There's nothing there. It can't do anything because it's not going to be activated by redstone. It's not in front of this guy anymore, so there's no way it gets a redstone signal to push the block up from here. So it has to wait until it's pulled back with the next pulse. So this right here stays active. It stays on via this circuit right here. Okay, and that happens just long enough for this guy to go ahead and grab the blocks, and then this signal turns off, activating it, pushing the block back up into place. Hopefully that was understandable. That's about as good as I'm going to be able to explain the redstone portion of this. But in case you're curious, here, we'll watch it, okay? Boom. Boom. And it just kind of does that. It just works, okay? If you don't care, you don't care. You do, you do. I don't know. But yeah, and then we can basically just cover the hole just like so, and we're good. And now I just need to go build this on the server, and then we can play around with a little bit of digging, perhaps. Shall we go test it? I think we shall. Now, I also kind of, I don't know, I feel like I need like maybe some kind of a bridge or something to get to this thing. But at the same time, not. I kind of like that it's just kind of floating there. And eventually this is going to be connected. I mean, it's going to be all white concrete as the base, as the floor of the pool. Everything is going to work out pretty well. But basically, the way that I'm going to know whether or not I actually have the right direction is whether or not my house is right there. So I know, you know, I look towards where the beacon is now, or towards the house in this direction. Not this direction, towards the little island. Basically, I have to face this way. And then we place down, bloop, and it's open. And then, of course, there's nothing down there yet. And then we close it, and we're good. Just like so. But what I wanted to do is spend just a little bit of time. I also want to spruce this up a little bit. And I forgot. Ugh, that wasn't very good. I think I threw it in water, so it curved. I think I was underwater when I actually threw that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and get some bone meal, like so. And we're going to go and grow these trees up a little bit to see exactly what they look like, to see if it's a good thing. How good is my aim? Oh, my aim is perfect. Grow, 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 grow. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, tiny little tree. That works. You better grow. You better grow. Come on. Oh. Alternate sizes? Does that look okay? I don't know if that looks okay, to be honest. Bloop. That doesn't look terrible, I guess. I think the trees should be closer together in height, though. I do need to go and sleep. Unfortunate. I still can't pronounce his name properly. It's really kind of terrible. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to think about it, and it's not working. Hey, yeah. Boom. Okay. I don't pay attention to chat as well as I should. It's just kind of a thing I don't do very often. I think the trees definitely need to be the same size or similar size. They don't have to be the same size, but closer. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to get the bone meal. I'm going to chop the tree down and get a little bit of the wood, which should be in here. Get some of this, like so, like this. And for now, we're going to leave the lever out there. I want to have like an alternate way out of this place, which I'm not ready to set up yet. Oh, my aim is terrible. Oh. I kind of want the bigger trees, taller ones. Oh man, this is not good. I'll have to chop all this stuff out just to get the trees to grow how I want them to. Can a tree grow with its leaves there like that? I don't know if it can. I'm not sure. And then this, boom. And then these, and boom, boom, boom. Yeah, sort of. I mean, these are now not going to disappear. I can chop them out manually, but that is about the same size. That's pretty good. That's a funky looking tree though. Really kind of weird. Oh, good. I got my sapling back. Well, at least one of them. It doesn't matter. I have 50 or so. I'm not sure why I'm worried about it. I think those are supposed to be there. These are not. So that, I think, is how it's supposed to look. If not, that's how it's going to look now. And I think that's pretty good right there. I need to go get my ender pearls. Ow. Yeah, see, that's better. That's better that they're both kind of the same. So anytime I want to go down into my little secret base place, I can just ender pearl over here or fly over here, or I don't know, whatever. And then we can be like, do, nobody's looking, and dun, 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 dun. I'm going to not put a button. We're going to put a lever here so I can ender pearl out and be like, do, nobody's looking, boop, and I'm gone, basically. And then eventually, this is my little exit for now, actually. I could have put a button now. I forgot that I put the exit right here. This is my way out. Stupid squid. And then, you know, I can just break it. I can actually just break it. I don't even have to turn it off. I can just break it. Breaking it will do the exact same thing. It will close it, which is kind of neat. A kind of nifty little feature. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. We have our secret entrance now. So what I need to do is actually relocate this guy. I need to dig a bunch, and I need to relocate because I want to have the mob farm down here somewhere. I don't know where. I'm not sure where, but I got to think about it, and I got to start digging. Okay, and we're going to dig with a super fast beacon. I'm going to have to end up repairing my pick a bunch. I'm going to need some throw. I'm probably just going to let a lot of the stone and everything disappear. Pretty much, because I'm not going to save it. I already have a full double chest full of stone. I don't need it anymore. Dirt, I'll probably finish filling up this chest over here, just so we have the dirt and sand and gravel and all the goodies like that. But after that, I'll let that despawn too. We just need to make a really big hole, basically. I just need a really big hole. I think we should start adding vines around as well, because I think that's going to make things look a lot better. More jungle-like. We should definitely add some vines onto this guy as well. I think that'll help sell it as a jungle base. We need to add some leaves up top, maybe a little bit of fur. We still need to decorate the crap out of this daggone lobby. But it is what it is, and that's about all the time I have for the episode. If you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you for watching. Do what you do, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, peeps. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on Clevercraft, and we're here at Cleverton because there are a couple things I want to show you. Number one, we just did a trade with Koopsie, and I got a lot. Yep. You can have some back if you want. And basically we got one heck of a deal, okay? He came over looking for some tripwire hooks, and of course you get them from fishing. You don't get a huge amount from fishing, so I had about 27 of them. Because, you know, I've used my own for trap chests and stuff as well. But I had 27 left, and he came over, and I was like, okay, so you can make about that many for 13 iron. 13 iron ingots is what I was talking about. And he came over and he gave... Let's see how many he wants back. How many? And he gave me 13 blocks. Like, there's a lot. There's so much. Let's go this and then this. There we go. He gave me 13 blocks of iron. We'll give him 6. We'll keep 6, and we'll give him 7. Because we can use the iron for sure. Or do you want 2 more? No worries. We still have one heck of a deal. It's still almost a diamond. Sure, I guess. Anyway, so it is what it is. It's still one heck of a deal, even though he took some back. He didn't realize that tripwire hooks were actually really, really cheap. Just a little bit of wood. Basically, it's 1 plank, 1 stick, and 1 iron for 2 tripwire hooks. So if you didn't know that, yeah, we got a huge deal from that. Like so much. Such a good deal. So thanks to Koopsie, because we definitely needed some iron. I think he was intending to give us some diamonds, you know, for it, because he came over with diamonds. He had to run back to get the iron, but we just used all of our iron to make our beacon. So that was a thing. But around spawn, what I wanted to show you was a little bit of Jason E. Johnson. What's his name? He's not online right now. But he was doing a little bit of building with his daughter. Link in the description. You want to check them out. They did a live stream the other day, and actually the entire thing is on their channel. Well, it's on his channel. Jason E. Johnson is his name, actually. It's right over, pulled up on my other screen, so I could see that there. And you can see this is basically their college. This is a college that they made together, you know, on the live stream. And it's looking really, really cool. I like it. It's really neat. I like the stairs, too. It's really, really cool. Oh, it looks like the roof's not quite done. They need some more nether brick. But it is what it is. They didn't quite finish. They have some banners. That's a really cool banner as well. I like that. Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. So I wanted to show you this and check this out. Also, I got my helmet back. I made one. It broke completely, so I had to remake it, which is really unfortunate. But it is what it is. Today, what I want to do is actually, we're going to go into the nether. If anyone finds diamond gear at the end, it's, okay, it's hazards. Hazards thing. So we're going to go, oh, wait. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to run back to base. Because, well, I guess it should be safe. If we lose all this iron, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be very happy. But over in this direction, the Lauren? It's not the Lauren. It's, the Lauren. I don't know. I can't pronounce his name properly when I'm recording. Every time I stop recording, I remember the proper pronunciation. There's inflections on different parts of the word, and I can't get it out right now. But he made a path to this wither killer. Now, if you don't know, there's a way to trap a wither. Okay? There's a way to trap a wither, and basically, a 3x3 of bedrock. You place it, the tail end right there. Here it is, right here. So what's going to happen is this guy's going to stand up. So we do this right on top. And once we lay these down, we're just going to do it. We're just going to go. He's going to be in, his head's in bedrock right now. Back up. And kaboom. And kaboom. Now boom. So now when he's shooting, he's suffocating just a little bit right now. And he's shooting his little things in here so we can come up and just hit him. As long as we don't jump, he is super loud. Let me go ahead and turn that down a little bit for you. Hold on, hostile creature. Yeah, way down. Oh, ow, hurting the ears a little bit. But we can go ahead and basically just do this, okay? Which will allow us to kill him very, very, very easily. He can't sink down, he can't go down, he can't do anything. He's stuck in bedrock, and we're just slashing him to death. Smite swords work a lot better for this. And then, once we do that, we get the nether stone, which we can use to make a beacon, which we're going to go back to base for.